What's up, Weekend Warriors? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to Let's Mess with 2K16 Universe Mode. Today, we're going to jump into a women's rivalry. It is Lita versus Emma here on Monday Night Raw. So, because of the results of the last couple of episodes, certainly getting real close to winning, but never quite being able to get it done, I did drop things down to hard, and we'll see if that actually makes any kind of a difference or not. I don't know. It might not. I might still have a hard time beating the game on hard. But in any event, welcome to Saturday. There is a little bit of wrestling news to discuss here as I have this match here between Lita and Emma. So, first and foremost, I've heard a rumor that they might be lining up for a push for Zack Ryder. They might be lining up a push for Zack Ryder as he goes after the U.S. title, which is currently held by Rusev. So that's going to supposedly end the title chances of Titus O'Neil, who I feel like it's just been a big joke. Like they said, okay, well, that one time you kind of grabbed Vince's arm, we're just going to, put you in a program, put you on TV, and then embarrass you. I think that seems to be the modus operandi of Vince McMahon and company. That's not surprising. But if that's the case, certainly good for Zack. He could certainly use it, considering what they did to him at Mania. And then losing the IC belt within a day, and then just kind of getting shoved back onto the lower card. That was kind of a damn shame, because certainly the audience, is willing to cheer for him, and considering that you've, time and time again, managed to push guys who the audience does not want to cheer for, at least have somebody the audience wants to cheer for, Like, he's not the best wrestler in the world, but, a lot of guys who were huge in their day were not the best wrestlers in the world, but if you can have some kind of a audience connection, then, run with it. Don't bury the guy because he manages to get over on his own without your fucking help. Like, it's stupid. Anyway, speaking of things that are happening recently, or this week, we have Monday Night Raw this week, which is, today's Saturday, that's in 2 days. We'll have an appearance in Detroit from the chairman himself, Vince McMahon. And one has to wonder if this is in relation to the fact that neither Shane nor Stephanie were on Raw, so who the hell was running Raw last week? Is this because the ratings were, to put it mildly, abysmal? Now, granted, you could blame that on the holiday, you could blame it on the booking, blame it on what you want. The ratings weren't good, so the question becomes, how much longer can you realistically, bring in Vince to a show to pop the ratings? Eventually, he's just going to be too old. It's not going to work anymore because he can't take any goddamn bumps. Alright, Twist of Fate time. Twist of Fate time. Nope, got reversed. Damn you, Emma. So yeah, Vince on Raw. I'll be curious to see how that all plays out as they continue to kind of spin their wheels lately, which has been, I understand why, but it feels like there's more that they could be doing until this damn brand split, which is coming up real soon, like next week soon. So that should be fascinating, to be honest. I'm really curious to see how they handle that, who gets drafted where. Like, that's actually kind of exciting. But looking at my schedule, specifically, I'm just like, oh, right, if Raw's live and SmackDown's live, and I typically don't watch SmackDown because it's not live and nothing happens, I'm going to have to start watching SmackDown, and if I start watching SmackDown, people are going to expect me to do reactions to SmackDown, which means having up a Raw reaction on Wednesday makes no sense anymore. So that's going to really screw up my schedule like hardcore. So I'm going to give it a shot for, a week or two and see how it goes. But that's way more work because, as you guys might know, I watch Raw on Tuesday evenings, so having to watch Raw Tuesday morning and then do a reaction for Tuesday, and having to watch SmackDown Wednesday morning, do a reaction for Wednesday, that's a bunch of extra work, and that screws up my current Twist of Fate video schedule, as it were. So I don't know. play it by ear, take it one step at a time, etc., etc. I can't do finisher from here? Oh, I don't have enough stamina. Don't have enough stamina. Moonsault. Pinner. Pinner. 2. 3. There you go. I can totally win things on hard. How about that? Imagine that. And there we go. We won that match in a rivalry, etc., etc. I think I made her the women's champion in this universe mode. I think I did. Honestly, that was all set up like way early in the morning that first day, and I don't remember half of what I did. It's gonna kind of be this surprise here, to figure out just what the hell I did and how I can deal with it moving forward. Well, there was certainly no cutscene or anything to set up any additional thing there. I was just kind of a straight squash, more or less. So let us move on to something else for a little bit here. Wait, okay, it has to fill in there. We're obviously not going to do matches that aren't rivalries, because what's the point? Unless they're really funny, what's the point? So, Randy Savage, that actually makes sense. Given the time period, that makes sense. That does not make sense. That's a good match. That was a good match. And Balor wins. And then Rollins versus Cesaro again. Well, John Cena likes Luger. We'll do this for a little bit. I might get myself intentionally disqualified. I don't know. We'll see how much time you've got here to do this stuff. Alright, I think last time I played Cesaro, so this time I'm going to play as Seth freaking Rollins. And, perhaps get myself disqualified. Oh, what was that shit? What was that shit? Anyway, supposedly the SummerSlam card, according to, insiders, etc., etc., is shaping up to be, obviously, Lesnar-Orton, because they already announced that. Cena and Styles, which might be for the SmackDown World title, which obviously they have not introduced yet. Sasha Banks and Charlotte, because that seems to be that direction that feud's going, which is fantastic. Perhaps I'll actually put the belt on Sasha. That'd be great. And Reigns and Rollins, provided Reigns can keep himself out of trouble at that point, because at that point he'll be back from his suspension. So I guess that remains to be seen. But that's those 4 matches are all matches that I certainly would like to watch. So I'll be very curious to see how SummerSlam plays out and kind of what other stuff they put on that card. Perhaps Zack Ryder and Rusev. I don't know. Perhaps that will be on the pre-show, because that seems like about the level of respect that they give to Dirty Pen. They give the U.S. title. Dirty Pen. Oh, didn't make it. What a waste. So one other thing I did hear from Yonder Dirt Sheets was that they might be building up Big Cass to eventually fight and perhaps defeat Brock Lesnar. Now, obviously, not anytime soon. This is not a soon thing. This is a long-term plan. Is to eventually have a one-on-one thing there and use that as part of Big Cass's big push. So take that all with a grain of salt, because if you recall what all the Dirt Sheets were saying about Braun Strowman months ago, and how he was getting that big main event push, and he was going to fight Taker, he was going to fight Brock. They were super high on Braun Strowman. Now, obviously, Braun Strowman not nearly as over as Big Cass is right now, so that might be part of it. But man, that Big Cass versus Brock Lesnar, I'm not sure what kind of match that would be, to be honest. And certainly having Cass go over, like, I'm not that in my head that seems weird. But you could have said the same thing when they first debuted Brock and had him just run roughshod through everybody. Like, who the hell is this new guy just running through everybody? But he's a beast. Then and now, he is an absolute beast. So that is, in hindsight, not particularly surprising. In your face. I got no stamina. I just burned through all my stamina. Let's stand here. Burned through all the stamina. Charge finisher. Let me go for that pedigree on this fine Saturday. I've got games to play. Well, no, I'm waiting on the mail to get here because they should be delivering me a copy of Carmageddon, hopefully, and then I'll play it, hopefully, for Pixels on Tuesday, hopefully. But you know, these things are all up in the air until they actually happen, and they haven't happened yet. So normally my GameFly gets here in like 3 days, which it used to be 2, but now it's 3. And I accept that, but it didn't get shipped until Tuesday, so you would have thought it would have been here on Friday. It was not here on Friday, so that sucks. It sucks. On toast. On toast. Alright, Cesaro. Since I am a scumbag heel, and you are the valiant face, and I'm gonna be... Here's the story. Cesaro is the better man, the better wrestler. Obviously, Cesaro won that last match. I'm pretty sure he did. And Rollins just can't take it. He can't take the fact that Cesaro is better than him, and he must resort to cheating to give himself an unfair advantage, etc., etc. So that is the headcanon here. Like, when I set up all these rivalries, I more or less had a rough idea of what I wanted them to be in my head, you know. Not that it makes sense, and I'm not sitting here, you know, thinking I can actually book a good show, but pick up the... Yeah, do your taunt, and then get hit with a fucking... God damn it. This is not gonna go good. Not gonna go... Like, alright, so is the story that I tried to cheat? He tried to cheat, got screwed, landed on the sledgehammer, and then ate a pinfall loss? Is that gonna be the story here? The cheating backfired on him? Don't you dare, referee! Don't you dare! Oh, what's that? No! Alright, that's just funny. Alright, now we're just leaving it. That's perfect, alright? So, the heel tries to cheat, ref bump, tries to cheat, screws up, gets hit with the finisher, ref wakes up, just in time, hits the pinfall, gets the victory. That is the perfect story to tell for this rivalry. So there you go. That all worked out. And I am, you know, as long as I am personally amused by it, that's kind of what I go by on this show. It amuses me, and hopefully somebody else. Hopefully somebody else is like, yeah, that's pretty funny. That would make sense. That would make logical sense in real life. If you had a ref bump, and then the face got it on to the heel, and then the ref wakes up and makes the 3 count. That's happened before. A million fucking times. So, anyway, Cesaro, now the new #1 contender. And that, my friends, will wrap it up for today's episode of Universe Mode. Let me know tomorrow, should I play John Cena versus Lex Luger? I think that's hilarious, and to me it's amusing, but if you guys don't want to see it, I'll skip over to SmackDown for the next batch of rivalries. If you want to see it, let me know in the comments, and I'll play it tomorrow. But until then, and until next time, and as always, I am your host, Sack Slug. Thanks for watching, more videos every day, and I'll see you next time, right here on this channel, and I'm out.